여기서부터 약간
Lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie, laying right beside me. I don't mind when it's just us two. That corner coffee shop we like to go. Late night walks with you to take me home. With you, I never feel alone.
지금은
These little songs make me glad to call you mine. And you have got my head in the clouds.
All that I need is your body next to me on rainy days. Just need your company, don't need too much. Just your simple love and it's everything. The simple joy of hearing your voice every morning. I wake to a kiss on my face, so I don't need too much. Just your simple love and it's everything.
하은아, 아빠가 하은이 만든 것도 칠게. 응, 하은이 못했죠.
만큼은 덜어도 돼요.
Walking to the market, strolling hand in hand, exchanging letters when you're away. Don't need any effort when we are together. We always have fun throughout the day. I'll do anything to get your attention. When you say you love me, I seem to ascend to the heavens above, where we fall in love. I don't know what I would do without you, because all I need, all I need is you.
Make me fly
To the clouds. 1, 2, 3.
All that I need is your body next to me on rainy days. Just need your company.
궁금해.
언니 이제 하기 싫으면 안 해도 돼. 하고 싶어 계속?
아니?
이제 안 하고 싶어?
응.
아 그럼 아빠 얘 일하고 있었나 봐. 하기 싫대 이제. 고마워. 하은. 엄마 이제 할게. 하은이 아빠 손 닦아. 이제 안 할 거야?
네.
아빠 손 닦아요.
어려운 기절 만지는
어.
아이고 우리 딸 너무 착하게 엄마 많이 도와줬구나. 잠깐 뜨거울 것 같아. 뜨거? 아니다 괜찮아.
알았어. 엄마 잠깐 이거 좀 하고 너무 지금 일이 많잖아. 만두 먼저 만들고 하고 엄마 만두 손이 너무 더러워.
I met you out of the blue, and everything I felt was new. You told me that you weren't ready, but then you act like we're going steady. I knew I was gone. Thought things would change as we blurred the lines.
만들 수 있을지.
But you only want me sometimes. You made the rules from the get-go, but I would follow you if you said so. If you change your mind. But for tonight, I'll pretend everything's okay. For tonight, I'll pretend I don't feel this way. I'll pretend that we're just friends, like you said. Like I'm not wishing for more inside of my head. Like your mixed signals don't bother me. For once in my life, I was brave. I told you how I feel, but you never really said if you felt the same. No, you're probably packing up your things now, driving fast on your way out of this town. I knew I was wrong, but for tonight, I'll pretend everything's okay. For tonight, I'll pretend I don't feel this way. I'll pretend that we're just friends, like you said. Like I'm not wishing for more inside of my head. Like your mixed signals don't bother me. You kiss me, but you don't see me. You don't want me, you're just lonely. And for a while I thought I wouldn't mind. But I do, you kiss me, but you don't love me. You hold me, but I'm still lonely. 'Cause you're so far away, I shouldn't be.
나도 어이가 없을 것 같아.
제가 바로 앞에 있는데 주변에도 그러는데
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 4개면 됐나?
저는 X를 보고 혹시나
automatically inflate. In a water landing, slides detach from the aircraft and serve as extra flotation. There are also 4 window exits over landing. Do not use the window exits unless advised by a crew member. All 8 exits are marked with overhead signs. As you locate the
Found myself smiling more. The moment you leave, I feel down again. I talk to myself on the floor just to feel less alone. I swear that I'm trying my best. You tell me the stress shouldn't be a friend. I wonder where I'll end up next on the corner of hope. So hold my hands out for a minute. I'll let you know when to let go. You give a little love with a little sun. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're running. You never say a word, even when it hurts. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're smiling. You make it look easy. I don't understand how you can love me the way that I am. You give a little love with a little sun. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're running. I found myself dreaming again. The moment you leave, it goes blank in my head. Feels like my bed is on fire when I'm sleeping alone. So hold my hand tight for a minute. I'll let you know when to let go. You get a little love with a little sun. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're running. You never say a word, even when it hurts. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're smiling.